opportunity to introduce two. Baltimore native Baba Charlie Duggar has been a constant presence in the community for well over 50 years. That's half a century. He taught English, history, and social justice in Baltimore Public Schools to junior high and high school students for 46 years, retiring in 2018. He also lived and taught in Haiti for 8 months and would travel back and forth for 5 years with other community members to teach them. Baba Duggar's vision extended past his classroom and school. He has encompassed the whole city over the years, and Baba Duggar has organized many programs and activities, such as the Harambe Boat Ride, 10 years, Druid Park Splash Party, 25 years, programming for inmates, WEAA radio shows, Voices and Choices in Ebony, and Marcus Garvey Day, and the African Liberation Day, and just to name a few. I met Baba Duggar when I decided to be a part of the Marcus Garvey Committee. I don't even know how I became a part of the committee, I just became. How many heard me say Spirit will guide you just where you need to be? And I was guided in the company of amazing people. I mean, even in this audience, I am so blessed to be in your company and to be seen with you, or just to have you call me. I've seen you on television. I've seen Baba Duggar on television, and I was like, and I'm in the company of these amazing people. I invite you up to receive your award, Mr. Duggar. Give Mr. Duggar a round of applause for all the work he has done. We still planning that Marcus Garvey Day, and he is still planning on doing more events. How we do the Class A? What's the Class A clap?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4.
Thank you.
You know how to do it.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Thank you. I learned the Class A clap at the Drudell Avenue YMCA a long, long time ago. As many of us have already said, there were, we have to remind our people that we have a frame of reference that we can do better and be better, because before integration, we did it all ourselves for ourselves. That's what Black Wall Street was about, Rosewood was about, Wilmington, North Carolina, countless other places, because we were doing for ourselves to the anger of white people, and then we decided to integrate and be more like them. We, like many people have said, gained the world and lost our soul. Well, but it can be reclaimed. That's the beauty of it all. Before I say a few more words, I want to invite you next Saturday, March the 2nd, we at Sister Eartha Harris's House of Chiefs from 2 to 6 p.m. for the 86th birthday party of Sister Bibi Fatima, who's been faithful with us and serving our people for a long, long time. So hope you can join us. That's 4603 next Saturday, 2 to 6. Then next Sunday, that was March 2nd. Next Sunday, March the 3rd, we're going to be at the Art Social Club from 2 to 5 for Black History Month marches on. We're planning on, since March, many of us want Kwanzaa to be every day. We complain how short Black History Month is, so we can march on into April, on and on, So we would like you to come there. Saturday, May 25th, we're doing our annual African Liberation Day in Lafayette Square. And then on Saturday, August 17th, all goes well, we're in Harlem Park, preceded by a parade for our 54th annual Marcus Garvey Day. I do a lot of things with young people, and I used to do one with little people when I worked part-time at Rec and Parks. And I would say, I don't want to be like Superman. or Batman just for a thrill. I want to be like Marcus Garvey. He said, "Up, you mighty race, accomplish what you will. Up, you mighty race, accomplish what you will." And this brother coming all the way from Jamaica, coming here and find out that his hero, Booker T. Washington, was dead. He didn't stay disillusioned very long, if he ever was, and create a Universal Negro Improvement Association, which brothers like Carter G. Woodson worked under him. And so he comes up, Carter G, with Black History Week, or Negro History, however we want to say it, now Black History Month. You understand? And who I'd like to talk about briefly is Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes is also part of the Garvey movement if we study and do research, or at least inspired by him. And from the dreams of Langston Hughes, then we get a brother like Martin King, who paid a lot of attention to Langston Hughes' literature constantly. You know, I guess Hughes, I don't know, maybe we can count. He wrote 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 poems about dreams. He wrote a whole lot of poems about dreams. You know, and Dr. King had a dream, not a nightmare. So like Grandmother Edna is saying, why are we constantly going through this needless, after a point, nightmare? So here we are at the center named after Langston Hughes. And two things about Langston Hughes in two directions. One of them as a satirist, one as a poet. You know, a satire where the implied meaning is different from the literal meaning, right? So Langston Hughes was so beautiful, my literary hero, I think of all of the writers I like, because he created the character Jesse B. Simple, or we can just say Just Be Simple. And hope you know about the character Just Be Simple. And he tells us about, you know, the fact that we need to live a simple life, not complicated. Here we got all these black people in all these kinds of positions in Baltimore and everywhere else, and not much is happening. They make everything complicated. You know, Hugh Master Keeler had an album a long time ago on the back of his shirt. It's something we put on our Paul Robeson shirts. All there is to do is to do. Stop making it hard to do, just do it. Some people think I want to be a one-man band kind of guy. No, I just want to see something happen without a lot of complication. And Langston Hughes created Just Be Simple, who's simple without his college education, did more and had more common sense. Johnny tell you in Christian teaching, get you knowledge but get you wisdom. And Simple had the wisdom. The other one I'd like to talk about, the aspect of Langston Hughes, is his poetry and the dreams. Well, one other one real quick before the dreams. I've known rivers, ancient as the world and older than the blood that flows through human veins. I've known rivers. You know, here we are on a river, the Patapsco River. And you look for something to do to reinvigorate our youth and so forth. Every summer through Wrecking Parks, they got a wonderful canoeing and kayak program. I used to go around, take some of the wilder behaving ones and challenge them, come on, go out in the canoe. And someone went from a Saul to a Paul on the road to Damascus. It was a transformation. Take them overnight camping, it works. Our youth haven't done very much. Their worlds are so small. And it's sad because we've done this to them. You know, we've done this to them. I tell them, you got a BB. What does that mean, Mr. Douglas? You got a beautiful brain. So the last two things are poems that Hughes wrote about dreams. Whatever happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? Does it fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat or cover over in a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load. Or does it explode? And then we get a sister like Lorraine Hansberry. Beautiful sister. She gets inspired by a raisin in the sun. Just like Paul Laurence Dunbar when he wrote Sympathy. I know why the caged bird sings. That line inspired Maya Angelou. Words are so impactful, brothers and sisters, and we ought to be able to use them more effectively because we come from a people of words. And words meant something. You know, so we got to get back to that. But a raisin in the, we're letting our dreams explode. And some of us aren't even dreaming. So the last one is hold fast to dreams. For dreams die, life is like a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, so when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. So we've had a not too bad a winter, so we see things getting green and budding, so we ought to be ready to be really charged up and energized to make it better for our people and ourselves. Thank you for the award.
That might have been the fastest speech I ever heard, Baba Charlie.